everyone, welcome to another KHEAA segment of What If Wednesday. Today, I'm here to talk to you about professional judgments. Let's get started. Before I define professional judgments, I want to talk to you about the FAFSA. The FAFSA stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. It is an application that students can fill out to become eligible for grants, loans, scholarships, and other forms of institutional aid. Just to give you a heads up, you do have to have a FAFSA on file if you want a professional judgment completed by your university's financial aid office. So if you have not filled out a FAFSA, please do so. You can do that at fafsa.gov. Again, you can complete the FAFSA at fafsa.gov. fafsa.gov. Now, what is a professional judgment? A professional judgment is when a student has an unusual situation or circumstance that impacts the student's access to financial aid. The process allows for a financial aid administrator or officer to reevaluate the information that is currently on a student's FAFSA. This process provides a recalculation that can give a more accurate assessment to how much money a family can contribute to a student's education. Not only that, it can also help you become eligible for grant money. Now, there are several different types of professional judgments that are out there, and I'm going to talk to you about a couple of those today. Number one is a dependency override. Now, a dependency override is where they can change the dependency status of a student to make them independent. In some situations, we know that some students do not have a relationship with their parents. They also have no contact with their parents, or potentially there are some government documents that order students not to talk with their parents. Due to this, when they fill out the FAFSA, they might say they're not going to provide parental information because, again, they don't have that relationship with their parents or they don't know where they're at. Due to that, they can say not going to provide parental information, that they have a special circumstance, and they'll complete the FAFSA with their information only. Now, of course, after doing so, they will want to contact their financial aid office and ask them for a professional judgment where they can get a dependency override. So again, that would make them independent. You also might have situations where there's a change in income. So for example, you might have a family member who lost their job, or potentially there was a divorce or separation in the family recently. A parent has recently passed away or has become disabled. There was a one-time taxable income on the last taxes, and that's not matching what it is today. And of course, there might be a reduction of child support. If there is a significant change in your income, you can ask for a professional judgment through your financial aid office. And other reasons you might ask for a professional judgment, and this might include that parents are both enrolled in college or one of the parents are enrolled in college. There might be some childcare cost, and also you might have some high medical bills, so healthcare costs as well. Making a professional judgment can be a process. First of all, you want to fill out that FAFSA as soon as possible. After completing the FAFSA, you can contact your financial aid office. They're the ones who make the decision on that professional judgment. Now, they might ask for documentation. For example, they might ask for a check stub because your income has changed. They might ask for governmental documents and statements. They also might ask for letters of support, or potentially they might ask you to come in and meet with their staff and talk about your situation. We do get some common questions about professional judgments. Number one, if one college accepts my professional judgment, the others will as well. Now, again, it's up to the university to decide to approve your professional judgment or not. So some schools might accept it and some might not. The process will be exactly the same at each institution. Each institution makes their own rules on how to develop a professional judgment. Some might ask for more documentation, others might ask you to come in. So each university has their own process. When should I ask for a professional judgment? Now that depends on your university. So please reach out to your university or your college and work with them to figure out when the perfect time for you to come in to talk to them about a professional judgment. Some will do that in the fall and some will do it in the spring. So again, please reach out to your university's financial aid office and talk to them about when they complete professional judgments. There are also some really good resources out there for professional judgments. Number one, your college's or university's financial aid website, federal student aid website where you fill out the FAFSA, or you can go to studentaid.gov. You also have Swift Student. It's formswift.com/swift-student. It is a great website where you can develop letters where you can ask for a professional judgment. And of course, you can always reach out to your KHEAA outreach counselors. We are here to help as well. Thank you all for coming out today. If you want to text outreach to 1-800-928-8926, again, if you text outreach to 1-800-928-8926, you can receive some timely resources and reminders about preparing for college. Also, you can follow us on our social media accounts as well. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also on Snapchat. I hope you guys found some great resources here, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.